In this case, what they would turn around and say that for more than 5 centuries we've been offering prayers there. So what becomes the character of that place is one question. Second is that yes, Muslims do not do worship, they do prayer, and that's one aspect. Hindus do worship because there is a prarthana angle there involved, a puja angle involved there, where there is a vigraha whose prana pratishtha is done, and he's considered as a living deity. But the ASI itself, Mr. Murthy, says that this is a living monument, and as a living monument, it is recognized as a masjid. Now, Syed Asad Abbas, this aspect of Ganga Jamuni Tehzeeb or a two-way street and a composite culture, many people are turning around and asking this question, that you know that this used to be a temple, why can't you give it back to the Hindus? Islam does not become smaller or Muslims don't become smaller, in fact their stature only grows. Why insist on holding on to something and continuing to push forward and changing the character of a particular area just to superimpose and say, no, we will not give it back? This is also another argument or question that's being raised. So because Sabka Saath or composite culture or what is being called as Ganga Jamuni Pratha has to be a two-way street and not just a one-way aspect where the Hindus have to compromise and the Muslims will not. Do you agree Absolutely. Or disagree with this kind of a point of view? And how would you want to respond to SS Murthy?
Anand, yes, let me quickly respond. 25 minutes into the debate, I request my co-panelists to allow me just 1 minute's time. First things first, Anand, certainly I think Ganga Jamna Tehzeeb ko barqarar rakhna chahiye. Let us leave it to the wisdom of the court. Here, what contest comes in is the 91 Places of Worship Act. But the fact of the matter is, we need to understand that the BJP spokesperson said so much about Syed Tipu Sultan. The fact of the matter is there is so much of duplicity and hypocrisy in the BJP, and that is because, sir, I did not interfere you. Now listen to me. Your leader, Yediyurappa, the tallest and the highest number of time Chief Minister, celebrates Tipu Jayanti. Who is Tipu? You call him destroyer of temples, killer of Hindus. R. Ashok celebrates. Jagdish Shettar celebrates. So this is the level you go up to, sir. When it does not concern you, you will celebrate Tipu Jayanti. This is the duplicity. Now coming straight to the point. Anand, me as an Indian, was I there then? No. They need to take a leaf and note out of what the RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat said. Today's Hindus and Muslims do not concern of what happened then. We are of no concern. What concerns us? Every day they'll come up with an issue. Qutub Minar ho gaya, Tejo Mahalaya ho gaya. Where will the buck stop? To me, as a millennial, as an Indian, I care about jobs, I care about education, I care about employment, I care about good educational institutions, hospitals. Are roz aap lekar aoge? Anand, to me, does not concern. I will read.
So can I ask you, Syed Asad Abbas, you wanted 1 minute. I waited for the full one, more than 1 minute, 90 minutes, 90 seconds I waited. My simple question is, are you also concerned about a fellow Indian's Aasthaa and belief?
I am absolutely concerned, Anand. As a matter of fact, let me tell you a personal opinion which may not be.
You are concerned about a fellow Indian's Aastha or belief?
Certainly.
If a fellow Indian comes and says that I am showing you historical documents, I am showing you memoirs and treatises from that time, which says that this was a place of specific Aastha of Hindus and it was deliberately, forcibly not just acquired but demolished or desecrated. As a millennial, as a Bharatiya, as an Indian who believes in this Ganga Jamuni Tehzeeb, what would be your reaction?
Certainly, Anand, my reaction would be something which you will be inclusive of, including my BJP brothers. The fact of the matter is, I would be certainly inclusive.
No. Don't circumvent the question. My question is straightforward, because you said a millennial in this India, in today's India, 75 years to our independence, where history does not matter, but what matters is the real issues of our country. And of course, we should treat each other as Indians because we are all Indians together. Yes. So I'm asking you, does the fellow Indians Aastha or belief, like Abbas Maldahiar or SS Murthy, who are coming to you with documents and proof and what you can see visible in front of you and very clear in front of you, what will be your response in the spirit of composite culture and Ganga Jamuna Tehzeeb? You oppose the BJP, you say whatever you want to them, but I am asking you Indian to Indian, what will be your aspect?
My answer would be
to respect my Aastha, you will say we go to court.
Yes, I will answer you directly, Anand bhai. Direct answer. We will leave it to the wisdom of the court of the judges, and if the judges say, okay, Saranko, I will welcome it. I will welcome it.
Why would you want? Are you leaving the issue of jobs to the courts? Are you leaving the issue of your own livelihood and your own fundamental rights to the courts, or are you exercising it on a daily basis? How is it that when it comes to the matter of a fellow Indian Aasthaa and with proof what they are coming to, you want the court to ratify the proof rather than saying let us sit together and do it ourselves. Abbas Maldahiyar.
Allow me to answer, Anand Bhai. Do you think that
No. Not beyond my wisdom. Let Abbas Maldahiyar respond. Yes, Abbas Maldahiyar. So I asked him millennial to millennial or post-independence born, post-1970s born, to anybody, to somebody who agrees that today we are Indians. So a fellow Indians Aastha will be decided by court. Why can't the communities sit together and decide that if this is indeed a matter of importance to Hindus, we should give it up. It doesn't matter to us. But it matters to them, Indian to Indian. So then now the sentiment is not there. Abbas Maldahiyar.
You and I will decide in the studio.
Yeah,
you and I will decide in the TV studio. So courts have no existence.
No. I didn't say that we need to decide in the studio. I said each locality, each area, Indian to Indian. Why can't a lot of disputes and matters be settled? I'm asking a question, Abbas Maldahiyar. Now the courts will come into play, sir. So in the courts also letters have been given which are then confined or alluded to WhatsApp University.
Abbas
Maldahiyar.
Judges की courts की जरूरत ही नहीं होगी आनंद भाई.
Abbas bhai की थोड़ा सुन लीजिए.
1 minute. Yeah, Abbas Maldahiyar, and then I'll go to Mohan Vishwa. Yes, Abbas Maldahiyar.
The point is very simple. That point number one, that yes, in Islam, prayers are something which are of essentiality. Okay, it's taken. And in the Hindu faith system, it's all about the puja paddhati, which is much more different than prayer. Now, what is happening, that the documents are clearly talking about that what it existed as long back, and what the Hindu side is saying, that we just want to go and pray over there. Now, we also have a case that we are also told that let us not, connect the people of the generation of now, that what happened with the past. So what can not be the best? What can be the best way? What cannot be the better way than just to say that we are just gonna give away these places if it is related to your worship, because first of all, your prayers are not being affected by it, even by the doctrine of Islam. Second, you are also dissociating yourself with the invaders. So it will really get.
Sir, my small question to Abbas Sahab: where will the buck stop, sir? K.S. Yediyurappa, former Minister of Karnataka, says 36,000 mosques were razed down, and then temples were razed down and mosques were built. Where will you stop, sir? If you're going to look for a religious character of a temple or a mosque or a shivling, what is going to happen? I think we need to take a leaf of what Mohan Bhagwatji said, that Hindu Muslims of today were not there then. This will only escalate issues daily. Where will the buck stop? Where are you going to stop, sir? This will create bigger divide between Hindus and Muslims. 36,000 mosques will be.
Why will it create?
Really?
No, let me. Will it create a divide if both sides are willing to agree and relent, yield? Or will it create a divide where one side says, I will not do it, and the other one says,
that is never possible, Anand.